It's a pleasure to be here with you today. Welcome to our practice. Remembering that this is our time to release fear, to release mental congestion, and to come back into the best version of ourselves that we can be, channeling the highest energy that we can for the rest of the day, for the rest of the week. So gathering everything that you might need, including having a wall, and let's get right to it. Lifting the hands and folding the palms together. Inhale. Releasing the eyes opening. And coming to stand, we're going to start straight with our hands, with our arms, or with the wall. So turning so that the right side of your body is facing the wall, and placing the hand, I have strange walls, I have to use these partitions. Placing the hand with the fingers facing up. Make sure your hand is not higher than your shoulder or lower than your shoulder, lining it up. The relationship of the arm coming into the shoulder and pushing into that hand, the elbow nice and firm, and the trunk gently moving away from the wall. Breathing, feeling, observing. And now turning the fingers sideways, so the fingers are going back, and I have to use this here, repeating. So make sure that you're really rolling the upper arm back to help the front shoulder roll open, and the trunk moving to the left. Now press down the length of that arm into the hand, into the fingers, into the fingertips. And then finally, turning the fingertips under, facing the whole wall. And nope, I gotta go here. Okay, there we go. And really firm the arm, roll the tricep, the bicep back, the front shoulder rolling back. And again, the trunk, the organs moving away from the wall. And extend that energy down the arm, connect with the hand, with the fingers. Good, and releasing, changing sides. So turning around, the left hand against the wall, fingers facing up. Firm the elbow, try to roll the front shoulder back. And gently turn the trunk away from the wall. So re-establishing lost connections, like a road that may have some blockage on it. So moving the boulders aside and extending all the way down the length of the arm, finding the hand, the fingers. And then releasing. And now fingers turning to the back. With your eyes, check your arm, check the front shoulders really rolling back, that the elbow is firm. Press the hand, and then gently turn the trunk away from the wall. But keep that intelligence running out through the shoulder, through the arm, through the hand. A river of breath, connection. And then releasing. And now we're going to turn the fingers under. And once again, use your eyes to check. Bring firmness to this entire arm. Often the elbow bends a little bit, so really get that firmness. Find the hand, find the fingers, find the fingertips, and then gently turn the trunk away. And then releasing and coming onto our hands and knees. So fingers facing forward, knees in line with the hands and underneath the hips. Turn the toes under. We're just going to be lifting the knees up a little bit, engaging the core and pressing down the length of our arms into the hands. As we do so, make sure that the inner elbows right here are facing forward. They may want to turn in. So we need to really watch the tricep, the bicep, rolling them open so the inner elbows are facing forward. Also, spread those fingers widely apart. Okay, are we ready? Lift. And down. And lift. And down. And lift. And down. Okay, turning the hands open. And now the inner elbows will have a much easier time facing forward, of course. Roll the shoulders, those front shoulders back. And ready, lift. And down. Lift. And down. And lift. And down. Okay, no surprise that I'm going to say, let's turn the fingers this way now, as much as you can. And are we ready? Lift. And down. And lift. And down. Third and final one, coming up. And lift. And down. And just move your hips back. Diagonalize those arms and press down the inner arms through the inner wrists. And then lift the palm of the hand up and stretch those fingers. Stretch the thumb out. And then releasing, coming back up. Finding our wall again. So my wall is a little bit tricky with all these panels, but hopefully you have a flat wall. So you're going to have a flat hand experience. Okay, fingers facing up. Now let's move the feet away. And we're stacking this outer foot on top of the right foot. So the outside edge of our right foot is really firm. The right side of the body is facing the wall. That's it. Now extend the left arm. And don't let this hip drop to the wall. The trunk turning away from the wall. And the arm back down, walking back in. Okay, turning the hand, fingers facing away, and walking those feet out, and stacking the outer foot on the inner foot, being on the outside edge of that inner foot. Straighten the legs, make sure this hip isn't dropping towards the wall, so push into the arm to get that strength, and extend the left arm. And releasing the arm down, coming back in, And turning the fingers down, walking your feet away, stack the feet, ignite the energy of the outer foot, and stretch the arm. And then releasing and coming back in. And just take a minute to feel the difference here. And then let's change sides. Okay, so fingertips facing up first. And let's walk the feet away and stack that outer foot. So the inner edge of the left, the outer edge, the outer skirting of the left foot is firm. Press into that arm, turn the trunk away, and stretch the arm. And then the arm coming back in, the feet coming back in. Okay, turning the hand this way now. Make sure the arm is firm and solid. And then walking the feet away. Stacking the feet. Turn the trunk away and re-stretch the arm. And then the arm coming back down, and the feet coming back in. Okay, last and final one. Turn the fingers down. Make sure the front shoulder's rolling back, the elbows firm. And now walking the feet away. Stack that right foot over the left, and re-stretch the arm. And then the arm coming back down and coming back in. Alright, we're going to move to a Trikonasana and we want to get a block. So go ahead and grab that and come back to the mat. We'll be using the block for our hands and our Trikonasana. So placing the block on the height that you prefer. You can go down, you can go up. And the outside edge of the left foot against the wall, the right leg forward. Remember to take distance between the feet. This is where we really get to take up space. Use your mat. And then make sure your block is going to be in the right position. Grip the legs, lift the chest, stretch the arms. Inhale. And exhale, reach to the right, push the hips to the left. Reach, 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 coming down. And then place the hand on the block, fingers facing forward. And stretch the left arm to the sky. If you feel that your block is too high, you can always take it lower. If you feel that your block is too low, you can always take it higher. I'm going to go down one. And position that hand carefully so that it's extending from the shoulder. Firmness in the arms. Regrip the legs. And now let's turn the hand sideways. Keep the outside edge of that back foot firm against the wall. Squeeze the back inner knee. And now let's turn the hand, fingers facing back. Keep that connection through the arm, all the way into the hand, into the earth. And then inhaling up and releasing. Moving the block to the left, same thing. So first of all, making sure that we have that nice distance between the feet. I see people often come to class and they start off really small, and by the end of class they're feeling bigger and more dynamic and less fearful. So right from the beginning, get that distance, Take that space up. Make sure your block is in the right place. Grip the legs. Stretch the arms, lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale, reaching. Push the hips to the wall as you reach away from it. Keep the back arm firm. And then come down, find your block. Place it in position. Uddita Trikonasana. Fingers facing forward. And now let's turn the hand open. So the fingers are facing sideways. And you know what's coming next? Let's turn the hand back. So the fingers are facing back. You might have to move the block back a little bit. That's it. Now connect with the whole arm into the hand. Keep lifting the inner arch of the back foot, pushing the outside edge of that back foot against the wall. Firmness in the roots of your thighs. And the trunk turning away from the arm. And then inhaling up. And exhaling. And releasing. Vasisthasana. Same thing. Hands this, like this, and this. So let's place our blocks. Remembering that you have different heights to choose from. Outside edge of the left foot. Right leg forward. Now you really do need to have distance here. Otherwise the pose just won't work for you. So make sure your feet also are lined up. Grip the legs. Stretch the arms. Inhale and exhale, begin to make that square. As you make that square, keep the trunk, the organs turning to the wall, away from the front leg. And now reach and come down, find the block with your hand. Make sure that your outside edge of your leg and your arm are connecting. And stretch the left arm to the sky. Don't diagonalize it. Really feel the hand, the arm, the shoulder, the connection there. And now turn the hand, fingers facing sideways. Keep turning the trunk away from that arm, that hand. And now turn the hand, fingers facing back. Press down to rise up. And then back up. And changing sides. So moving the block. And here we come, Vasisthasana on the left hand side. Of course, entering through Vasisthasana 2. Square the hips up, prepare. Stretch the arms, inhale. Exhale, begin to make that square, keep the back arm very strong and the organs moving towards the back. And then reach and come down, find the block and place the whole hand down, fingers facing forward. Stay very present in that shoulder, arm, hand energy and the arm and the thigh connecting, helping you to turn and twist. And now turn the hand so the fingers are facing sideways, continuing that work. And now finally turn the hand all the way back. Press into the outside edge of that back foot. Be dynamic and keep observing all of the sensations. And then coming back up. And exhale and releasing. Okay, we're going to move the block and we're going to move our mat a little bit away from the wall and come for some Supta Taras on the floor, kind of replicating the work that we've just done. So we're going to start off with the knees bent. Variation of Supta Parada will just give a little bit more accessibility. And then on the second round, we'll have the legs straight in the traditional version. So right leg lifted, first 2 fingers of your hand hold between the big toe and the index toe, and with an exhale, straighten that leg. And then bend that leg again, and straighten. And then bend that leg, and straighten. And now let's bend that leg in, and let's move this leg to the side. Extend your left arm to the side, it will help give balance to the pose. And ready, exhale, extend. And bend. And extend. And bend, last one, and extend, and then bending back in, and the foot to the floor. All right, the other side, left leg. First 2 fingers of your hand between the big toe and the index toe. Hold the toe and accept. And bend. Time the movement with your breath. Exhale, extend. And bend. And again, ready? Exhale and extend. Pull with your hand on the toe and resist with the toe against the fingers. And then bending the leg back in. Okay, let's move the leg to the side. And let this leg open a little bit, the right arm to the side, helping you to stay centered and not fall into the energy of the left leg. Ready, and exhale, extend. And bend. And exhale, extend. And bend, last time, and exhale, extend. And bending back in, well done, and release, feet to the floor. Take a breath here. And make sure that the abdomen is relaxed, the lower back is connecting to the ground, the face is relaxed. Now let's extend the legs to Supta Parasat. Right, bend the right knee And hold on to the big toe. And extend. And now keeping this leg straight, bring the leg to the side. And back up. And to the side. And back up. Last one coming up and to the side. Keep pulling with your hand and resisting with the leg. Pushing the toe forward against the fingers. And back up. And releasing, Supta Tadasana. Left hand side. First two fingers between the big toe and the index toe. And extend. Ready? To the side, lateral. And up. And lateral. And up. Last one, out to the side. Grip the muscles around the leg bones, have sharpness, firmness. And up. And then bending that leg and releasing. Supta Tadasana. Okay, rolling over to the side, coming up. So now we're going to move our mats so that our mats are parallel to the wall. So move anything out of the way and let's bring the mats parallel to the wall and meet back there. Okay, are we ready? So we are going to start with the right hand side of our body closest to the floor. So you can extend your right leg, this bottom leg like this, keeping the knee a little bit bent, and the outside edge of that right foot is going to become very important, like it was in our first poses when we were against the wall and moving the feet out. And then the left leg goes over. Okay, this hand can be here for support, and this arm here a little bit diagonalized. Okay, we are lifting up, push into the outside edge of that right foot, and lift, and extend the left arm to the sky. Don't let that right hip drop down. And then the arm coming back down and down. Re-straighten this arm. Turn the inner elbow forward. And again, ready? And lift. And extend the arm. Feel how firm the outside edge of the right foot has to be. And down. One more time. Ready? And lift. Extend the left arm. And back down. And release. Changing sides. So now the left side of the body. First we'll prepare the left leg, which is our bottom leg. And activate already the outside edge of the left foot. The leg is a little bit bent. Extend that left arm and turn the inner elbow forward. Right foot over. Alright, this hand, the right hand, can be there for support to help you to lift. Ready? With the exhale, lift. Push into the outside edge of the foot. Hello, plant. And then stretch the right arm to the sky. And lift that lower hip up. And coming down. I had a really nice view through the leaves, but I'm still going to move it. There we go, so you can see me better. Okay, are we ready? Activating the outside edge of that left foot. And lift. And extend the arm. Good, and back down. Third and final one. Check your left arm. Be in the outside edge of that left foot. And lift. Stretch up. Turn the trunk away from the floor. And coming back down and releasing to the other side. Okay, this time we're going to try and stack the left leg on top of the right leg. So we're coming into Vasisthasana. So the bottom leg, our right leg, activating the outside edge of the foot. If you're going to fall anyway, you've got the wall behind you, you can get closer to it if it makes you feel a little more secure. Turn this inner elbow forward, shoulder down, left leg over. Fingertips of the left hand helping to support us. Ready with the exhale, lifting. Now you can keep the left hand there for now, just not much can reach, you can always put a block, but it just gives a feeling of security. And then lift the left leg, stack it, lift the bottom hip up, and then left arm on the left side of the body, and then left arm up. That's it. Turn the trunk away from the floor. And 3, and 2, and 1. Arm down, leg over, hand down, and down we come. All right, second one. Make sure this shoulder doesn't hunch up, okay? Inhale, and exhale, activate. Stack. Left arm stacks. Left arm lifts. Good, don't drop that right hip down. And 3, and 2, and 1. Arm down, leg across, coming back down. Enjoy that heat that's coming, that agony, that inner heat. Third and final one. Are we ready? Check everything. Be in the body. Inhale. Exhale. Lift. Stack. Arm. Lift the arm, lift the bottom hip, turn the trunk away from the floor, and 3, and 2, and 1. Arm down, leg across, fingers down, coming down. Nice work. Let's turn it to the other side and see what happens on the left hand side for us. Preparing. The outside edge of this foot, so crucial. Checking your left arm, right hand there for support. With the exhale, lift, stack, arm, and lift that arm. Turn the trunk away from the floor. That's it. And 3, and 2, and 1. Arm down, leg back, hand down, and down we come. All right, second one. With the exhale. Lift. Stack. Arm on the side of the body. And lift up, turn the trunk away. Good. And 3, and 2, and 1. Arm down, leg down, hand down. And here we are. We're getting the hang of it. Third and final one. Lift. Leg. Arm. And lift that arm. And 3, and 2, and 1. Arm down, leg across, hand down, and releasing. Great. Now, just stand up right where we are, using the wall for support behind us, Tadasana. Okay, bend the right leg. First 2 fingers in your hand between the big toe and the index toe. Remember our Supta Parameshvasanas. Extend the leg. back in. And to the side. And back in. And to the front. And back in. And to the side. And back in. Third one. And to the front. And back in. And to the side. And back in. And releasing. Tadasana. Left hand side. So you can either be holding the wall, you can hold your hip, whatever's feeling right for you. And lifting the left leg up. Find the big toe. Extend. And back in. To the side. And back in. To the front. And back in. To the side. And back in, third and final one. To the front. And back in. And to the side. And back in. And releasing. Tadasana. Right, do we know what's coming next? We're not going to bend the leg in and out, we're going to just extend, bring it to the side and back to the front. Straight legs like we did in our Supta Vasisthasana cycle. So, preparing, remember the wall is there to support you as needed. I want you to have fun with this, not strain for perfection, but just enjoy exploring and letting the body get these movements. Lift that right leg. Extend. To the side. To the front. To the side. To the front. Last time. To the side. To the front. And bending. And releasing. Tadasana. Alright, left hand side, preparing, and extend, to the side, and to the front, to the side, and to the front. To the side. It's the last one, lift the chest. And to the front. And exhale. And releasing. Tadasana. Alright. Well, you know where this is going. This is going into full Vasisthasana. So, we are going to be doing it from Adho Mukha Svanasana. We're going to stay against the wall, so you just have that wall support behind you. We'll have to turn around as we do each side. So we'll be doing Adho Mukha Svanasana with the right side of our body closest to the wall first. So if you're not there, go ahead and turn around. And now, let's go ahead and find Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now we'll be coming onto the right hand side of the body, so prepare the right leg, the right foot by turning it in, the right hand. You see you have the wall behind you, so that feels nice. The left arm, stack the left foot, and stretch the left arm. Stage one. Okay, lower the left arm, bend the left leg in, hold the toe, and extend. Lift that right hip up. Good. and 3, and 2, and 1. Bend the legs, stack it, and come down. Good job. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then coming down, and we're going to turn around, and Adho Mukha Svanasana on the other side, so that when we come into it, we also feel the wall behind us for greater stability. So go ahead and turn around the left side of the body closest to the wall. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Arms to the hands, push the front thighs back. Okay, preparing, ready? So we're bringing the left foot in, finding the outside edge of that foot, activating it, stacking the right foot on top, arm on the right waist, and then lifting the arm up. Vasisthasana, stage 1. And now ready for stage 2. And extend. That's it. And 3, and 2, and 1. Nice job. Back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Good. And exhaling. And releasing. And coming down. Okay, time to move our mats back the normal way, so no longer jammed up against the wall. So let's go ahead and do that and continue this journey. Ready? Adho Mukha Svanasana. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha. Walk the feet in, but keep the toes turned under. Lift the chest up. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Onto the right, Vasisthasana, stage 1. And stage 2. And back, Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha with the toes turned under. Squeeze the inner knees. Press into the hands to lift the chest. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Arms to the hands, front thighs back. And onto the left hand side. Make sure the outer skirting of that foot is strong. Stage 1. And next stage. There we go. And 3, and 2, and 1. Coming down, Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha. Adho Mukha. Walking forward, feet the width of the mat. Vasisthasana. Hold the big toes again. Grip the legs. Exhaling forward. Then gently looking up. Hands coming back up. Feet together. Tadasana. Okay, nice work. So we've just got our inversions left, and if you're feeling tired or inversions are beyond you and you just had fun with the section, you can end just with your legs up against the wall for a few minutes, 5 minutes, and that could be your shavasana and call it a day. But I do encourage you to do those inversions. When we're starting yoga, there's a lot of skipping of shirshasana and shoulder stand. Oh, it's something in my eye. So I really encourage you to at least try and push through that, because often what happens is people get strong in their asana, but their inversions stay very weak. And at some point, you do have to bring the two together, so you end up catching up. All right, so getting whatever you need for your shirshasana blanket. If you're using the wall, come into the wall, and let's meet back on the mat. So in our shirshasana, we'll be replicating much of the work, the patterns that we've done so far. So shirshasana 1, and then ikapana shirshasana when the right leg comes down, but not all the way to the floor, just halfway up, then the left, and then out to the side, right leg to the side, and left leg to the side, shirshasana 1, and bend down. And then we'll move into our sarvangasana with the same pattern. So are we ready? Let's come in. Scoop those elbows in. And walking the feet closer, lift those shoulders. And coming up. Steady the breath, which steadies the mind, which steadies the nervous system. Keep the wrists pressing down firmly. Often we favor the elbows and we let the wrists lift up. So press those outer wrists down and lift the shoulders up. Lats in, shoulders lifting.
Alright, ready for our first variation? We are going to lower that right leg down straight in front of us. So it's like an upside down Supta Vasisthasana 1. And back up. And changing sides. Keep pressing the forearms down, the wrists down, lifting the shoulders up. And back up to Shirshasana. Line the feet up, charge the legs up, relax the jaw. Okay, now we're bringing the right leg to the side. So first of all, roll the right leg open and slowly lowering it. Remember, we're not coming down all the way, just halfway. And so here we have like an upside down lateral Supta Vasisthasana. And back up. Shirshasana. And now the left leg, roll it open. And lower it down halfway, not all the way. Roots of the thighs firm. Lift the shoulders. And lifting back up, Shirshasana. And lowering the legs down.
And finding a yoga mudrasana. You can use a bit of the blanket for the forehead so that the nose doesn't feel squished. Stretch the arms, palms facing each other, shoulders broad. And then coming back up. And just bring the arms in front. Interlock the fingers, turn the palms out. Vasisthasana. And then back down. Change the interlock, turn the palms out. Lifting up. Vasisthasana. Lengthen the waists, press the front thighs down, press the shins down, and press the hands higher. And then releasing and down. Okay, it's time for Sarvangasana. That's always great news because Sarvangasana is like the end of the practice. And then comes Shavasana. So let's go ahead and get all our blankets. I'm going to use 5 blankets. Make sure that you have a strap, and if you have a bolster, grab that too. It'll be nice for the hips. So blanket, strap, bolster, and back on the mat. Here we are. So blankets, one blanket underneath this for the neck, for the head. The neck is here. This will just help our hips, and our strap prepared. Armpit to armpit. So lying down, holding the strap. And ready, bringing the legs over and placing the strap just wrist to wrist, and then stretch the arms and roll each shoulder back. Palms facing each other, the arms are parallel, firm. Roll again the front shoulders back. Just breathe and feel here. Now let's move the strap higher up the arms, so above the elbows, and bend the elbows. Press the arms down and press the back ribs up, so feel that activation process. And now place the hands on the back. I always find it nicer to have the hands on the actual skin. Keep rolling the front shoulders back, pressing the arms down, the elbows down, and with your hands, press the skin, the ribs up. Now go ahead and lifting up and finding Vasisthasana. See if your hands can go higher up the back. Spread the feet just a little bit, hip distance apart, a little smaller than hip distance apart. And climb the feet higher and higher towards the sky. The hands lower and lower. And now the feet together. And we're coming to Ekapada, so right leg lowering, not all the way. Now look at your left leg, make sure it's not coming forward with the right leg. Firm the knees. And back up to Vasisthasana. Those elbows firm, pressing down. And now Ekapada with the left leg. And back up to Vasisthasana. And now both legs down. Don't worry, we'll be coming back up for the side one, but first of all, bringing both legs down to Halasana and re-straighten the arms. Again, roll your shoulders back. Press the arms down, press the front thighs up. Halasana.
And I'll walk the right foot to the right, the left to the left. Vasisthasana. Press the arms down, lift the back ribs up. And we'll walk the legs back in to Halasana. Bend the elbows, place the hands, and lifting up, Vasisthasana. Okay, roll that right leg open and coming to the side. Remember, not all the way down. Sometimes it's harder to do half pairs because you really have to keep the muscle control. That's it. And 2, and 1. Back up. And now roll the left leg open to the side. And back up. And both legs back down. We can take these straps off our arms now. And let's widen the legs apart and reach with our hands for the feet. Vasisthasana. Keep the legs charged. You're pulling with the hands on the feet and you're pushing with the feet against the hands. That resistance factor. And then release the hands from the feet. Bring the legs back in. Bring the arms back again. And gently unrolling. And immediately moving backwards. You have the feet on the bolster to move back enough. Widen the feet, turn the toes in, and rest the knees against each other. Roll your shoulders back so that you're in a Siddha Vasisthasana. Chest getting that beautiful opening with the abdomen receding. Resting and breathing here.
And now we're gently going to push ourselves backwards in order to roll gently out. And the time has come for our Shavasana. So, one blanket for the neck and head. And these blankets can go on your thighs. Let's see, since we have one blanket here, we might as well use it to just be extra comfortable. One bolster underneath the knees. And the strap might be just everything we have, right? Folding it up, doubling it up, and placing it over the eyes. Extend the arms, roll those shoulders back, and just snuggle around a little bit to make sure your lower back is really connected to the floor. It's earthing, it's grounding us, and our heart is open to the sky, celestially receiving that divine, Christ-conscious energy. Exhaling, liquefying, letting go into Shavasana. Resting on the abdomen. And the palms folding together in front of the chest. Yoga Samasta Sukhinho Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May the universe know love, may the universe know peace. And may we help all those that we connect with to feel the same. Om peace, peace. And when we feel ready, rolling over to the side. Strap coming up the eyes. And pushing ourselves back up. And welcome back. Our practice for today is complete. Let me know how it was for you. Have a wonderful day, and I hope that we practice again together very soon. Take care.